Hello everyone, you're welcome to solve this nice logarithm math problem, which is log x to base 7 raised to the power of 2 minus log x to the power of 3 to base 7. This is equal to 10. So what is the value of x given that x is not equal to 0? Now let's prevent the solution from here. So we have log x to base 7 raised to the power of 2, then subtract log x to the power of 3 to base 7. This is equal to 10. Now you find that log x to the power of 3 here to base 7, this is in the form of log a to the power of n to base b, which can be expressed as n log a to base b. So let's apply this logarithm property, so that now here we have log x to base 7 raised to the power of 2, then subtract, now log x to the power of 3 to base 7 becomes 3 log x to base 7. This is equal to 10. Now you can see clearly here we have that log x to base 7 and log x to base 7 here. So what we can do next is we let log x to base 7 be equal to u. Substituting u in this equation here, this becomes u squared minus 3u, then this is equal to 10. So let's take 10 on the left hand side, so that now we have u squared minus 3u minus 10. This is equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation of the form au squared plus bu then plus c. This is equal to 0. From this quadratic equation here, we have that a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 3, and that c is equal to minus 10. So we can solve for u1, u2 by applying the quadratic formula, that's minus b plus or minus the square root of. Now here we have b squared minus 4ac, everything here divided by 2 times a. Now let's substitute the values of a, b, and c into this equation, so that we have minus 3 plus or minus the square root of b squared. Here we have minus 3 raised to the power of 2 minus 4 times a, which is 1, then times c, which is minus 10. Everything here divided by 2 times 1. So that now here we have minus times minus 3. This is equal to 3 plus or minus the square root of minus 3 squared. This is equal to 9. Then plus minus 4 times minus 10. This is plus 40. Everything here divided by 2. So now we have here, this is 3 plus or minus the square root of 9 plus 40. This is 49 divided by 2. And this implies that here we have 3 plus or minus the square root of 49. This is 7 divided by 2. And this implies that u1 is equal to 3 plus 7 divided by 2. And therefore, here we have u1 equal to 3 plus 7, this is 10 over 2. And therefore, we have u1 equal to 5. Let's solve for u2. Now, u2, this is equal to 3, subtract 7 divided by 2. Therefore, we have 3 minus 7, this is minus 4 over 2. And this implies that u2 is equal to minus 2. u2 is equal to minus 2. Now, if you recall, we have seen that let u be equal to, this is log x to base 7. So if you recall, we had said that let u be equal to log x to base 7. Now let's start with u1, which is equal to 5. So let's substitute this. So we have log x to base 7. This is equal to 5. Now we can solve for x here in two ways. The first one is to change the logarithm notation into index notation. That is, if we have log x to base b equal to a, then this can be changed to index notation as a to the power of b. This is equal to x. All right. So from what we have here, this is the same thing as 7 raised to the power of 5. This is equal to x. And this implies that x1 here is equal to 7 to the power of 5. So x here, x1 is equal to 7 to the power of 5. That is the first way. The second way here, we have log x2 base 7. This is equal to 5. So now, given that log a to base a, this is the same thing as 1. So now, from here, we can have log 7 to base 7, and this is the same thing as 1. So therefore, here we have log x to base 7. This is equal to 5 log 7 to base 7. And in this case, we have that 5 is a power here. Remember 5 log 7 to base 7. This is actually in the form of, remember if you have log a to the power of n, this can be expressed as n log a. So we have that 5 log 7 to base 7 here is in this form. So we can transform it in the form of log a to the power of n. And this implies that here we have log x to base 7. This is equal to log 7 to the power of 5 to base 7. And therefore, we find that log to base 7 here simplifies so that now x is equal to 7 to the power of 5. So this is the second way of solving for the value of x when u1 is equal to 5. Let's solve for the value of x when u2 is equal to minus 2. So let's substitute. Now let's solve for x here when u2 is equal to minus 2. So if you recall, we have that we are saying that let log x to base 7 be equal to u. So that now we have log x to base 7. This is equal to minus 2. So we can solve x here again in two ways. The first way is changing the logarithm notation into index notation. Now we have that log, that is log a to base b equal to n. This can be expressed as b to the power of n. This is equal to a. So in this case here, we have that 7 to the power of minus 2. This is equal to x. And this implies that x2 here is equal to 7 to the power of minus 2. And this implies that x2 is equal to, now this is 1 over 7 to the power of 2, and this is equal to 1 over 49. The second way to solve for this value of x, we have log x to base 7. This is equal to minus 2. Now, if you recall, we have log a to base a. This is the same thing as 1. So we can introduce here. We can introduce on the right-hand side log 7 to base 7. And this implies that here, this becomes the power here. Minus 2 is the power. So that now we can write this as log x to base 7. This is equal to log 7 to the power of minus 2 to base 7. So log x to base 7 here, we have log, this one simplifies. so that now x is equal to 7 to the power of minus 2. And this is the same thing as 1 over 49. So we have two values of x in this logarithm problem, math problem, so that we have x1 is equal to 7 to the power of 5, and we have that x2 here is equal to 1 over 49. So the next step from here is to verify. We can verify here if these two values of x here satisfies the equation. So we have that log x to be 7 raised to the power of 2, then subtract log x to the power of 3 to base 7 here. This is supposed to give us a value of 10. Now let's substitute x, which is 7 to the power of 5 here. So we have log, now this is 7 to the power of 5 to base 7 raised to the power of 2. Subtract here, we have log. Now we have again 7 to the power of 5 raised to the power of 3 to be 7. This is supposed to give us a value of 10. Now here we have log 7 to the power of 5 to be 7. This is in the form of log a to the power of n, and this can be expressed as n log a. So this implies here we have 5. This is log 7 to be 7 raised to the power of 2 here. Then subtract. Now we can express this as, now remember this is 7 raised to the power of 5 to the power of 3 here. So this is 5 times 3. So this is the same thing as log 7 to the power of, this is 15 to base 7 here. This is supposed to give us a value of 10. Okay? So we can apply this power rule property of logarithm here, so that now here we have 5 log 7 to base 7 raised to the power of 2. Then subtract. Now this is the same thing as 15 log 7 to base 7. This is supposed to give us a value of 10. So this implies that from here we have log 7 to base 7. This is the same thing as log a to base a. This is equal to 1. So here we have 5 times 1 raised to the power of 2. Subtract. Here we have 15 multiplying by 1. This is supposed to give us a value of 10. So this is 5 squared. This is 25. Subtract 15. This should give us a value of 10. So we have 25 minus 15. This is equal to 10, and this is equal to 10. So this implies that the left hand side, this is equal to the right hand side. And this proves that x equal to, that is x1 equal to 7 to the power of 5, satisfies the equation. Now, you can check this x2, which is 1 over 49, if this satisfies the equation. So thank you for watching. Kindly follow the steps, like this video, and subscribe. Kindly like this video and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye for now.